Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Nilajara from Leo Tales, and in today's video we'll be discussing everything about scalp buildup, what's happening there and how we can avoid it. So most of us have experienced this flaky scalp, right? Itchy scalp, and you will see particles on the shoulder, which is very embarrassing. So that is scalp buildup, and there are two reasons as to why this can happen. One is the product buildup. Say you use a lot of styling products, gels, creams, etc., and you don't really wash them off, then within 1 or 2 months you can experience the product buildup on your scalp as dirt. The second is natural buildup. Say it is the same skin that is extending from your body to your head. If you have oily skin that produces a lot of sebum, then you can experience the same on your scalp as well, and that will be ground for bacterial growth and itchy scalp. So that is natural buildup. Whether it is product buildup or natural buildup, you have to avoid this for good scalp health as well as for healthy and longer hair, right? So let's see what we can do about this in this video. I have so many tips to share with you. So the first tip would be scalp exfoliation. It is a no-brainer, but the problem is that when you use a physical exfoliant that has scrubbing particles, let's not even go there, especially if you have long hair. It is a mess. But you can always go for chemical exfoliation, which I do these days. I purchased this scalp exfoliating pre-shampoo treatment by the brand Flossom from Amazon. I've been using this. It is a chemical exfoliant. It contains BHA, the source being salicylic acid. So BHA is useful for oily skin. It goes deep into the pore. It will unclog the pore. It will also help to dry out excess sebum, thereby keeping skin condition ideal. Likewise, you can use anything with salicylic acid on your scalp also if you have natural buildup. This is like a gel. You can just part your hair, apply it onto your scalp, massage it for a minute, and then leave it for 20 minutes and wash it off with a regular shampoo. There is no product buildup that is left by this. It is very easy to apply, very affordably priced, and it does not contain silicone, sulfates, mineral oils, drying alcohols, etc. So it is very safe. While you are applying this on your scalp, you can oil your hair also. It is completely okay. So this is a scalp exfoliant that I will highly recommend. The second solution is shampooing, which is a no-brainer again. If you're someone who does shampooing daily because you have oily, dirty scalp, then you have to go for a very gentle shampoo which will not dry out your hair in the long run. Although it is not advisable, still if you want to wash it every other day, then you have to go for something very gentle. I suggest the Gentle Daily Shampoo, which I bought along with a scalp exfoliant as a combo from Amazon. This is again by Flossom. It does not contain sulfate, and it contains alternate solution for surfactant, which will still give a very cleansed feel. It is a very gentle shampoo which you can use on a daily basis even without oiling your hair, and I found this to be really good for my dry hair. Another method would be to use a clarifying shampoo, which is mostly a shampoo that contains sulfates, but this is not to be used every day because obviously it will dry out your hair in the long run. You can use a clarifying shampoo once in a month or once in 2 months basically. This is basically for clearing up all the dirt on your scalp. It could be a Pantene shampoo or L'Oreal or even a Head and Shoulders, any OTC shampoo or any shampoo that you find in the market easily. If it contains sulfates, you can use it once in a month or once in 2 months. This will help clear out all the scalp buildup, and this is very essential if you want healthy scalp and healthy hair. The third method is using ACV, apple cider vinegar. So I use the brand Bragg, and brand is very important when it comes to ACV. Bragg is a brand that so many skincare enthusiasts, product formulators are all recommend. So this is 500 ml and it has an expiry of 5 years. Okay, so this is going to last for a very long time. It is safe for consumption also. So ACV has the ability to actually kill all the bacteria that is causing the itchiness on the scalp, and which is basically causing that dirty feeling on your scalp. So once you finish your hair wash, there is a last rinse, right? You can always have a mug of water which is about 1.5 liters. Add a tablespoon or like a cap-sized quantity of this apple cider vinegar, mix it well, pour it over your hair while using your other hand to scrub the areas which you face a problem with, especially buildup or flakiness or itchiness, and you don't have to wash it off again. This is it, you're good to go. So because you're using only like a very small quantity, you have 5 years also to finish, so we'll definitely finish, but always be careful to choose good brands when you're using apple cider vinegar. This is a very good way of maintaining your scalp health, and massaging the scalp is important because it adds to the blood circulation. This is also very important for hair growth. Now, for massaging a scalp, I would actually recommend a scalp massager because most of the times we don't want our nails to go there and our fingers could be really soft also. So a silicone based scalp massager is something that you can use while you're applying a shampoo, while you're applying a deep conditioner or oil or even an apple cider vinegar or any exfoliating treatment. I will always recommend a silicone based scalp brush. This is very convenient to use. You don't have to get your hands dirty. It will reach to all corners of your scalp, and this will in turn improve the blood circulation and will prevent buildup also. So always use a scalp exfoliator at least once in a week. It will be beneficial. The next solution would be to add any of these essential oils like tea tree or lemongrass into your shampoo while you're washing. Lemongrass is especially good for product buildup. It will clean up the scalp, and tea tree is good if you also have dandruff along with product buildup, because after a while you won't recognize if it is dandruff or if it is buildup. It's all white and flaky. So tea tree is a very safe essential oil. I usually mix the shampoo in water and create a lather and add 1 or 2 drops of essential oil and then use it to wash my hair. Especially tea tree, if you suffer from, there is this bad smell that comes from your hair after 2 to 3 days, especially if you have oily scalp. Well, lemongrass, tea tree and all can really fight those fragrances. Lavender essential oil also to an extent can do this. So using an essential oil can really work on the fragrance, not the fragrance, the foul smelling part of the buildup. The next solution would be something that everybody knows. Combing your hair and removing all the knots and everything. This has to be done like once in 2 days or something. You can always use a neem based comb or something. It is very important to start from your scalp and go all the way down to your hair length, and this combing process will help remove the buildup and also will improve the blood circulation. Now the last step is to add lactic acid into your routine. There are so many lactic acid based skin serums which you can safely use on your hair. So whenever you're using a deep conditioner, a conditioner is usually for hair length, but a deep conditioner is something that we tend to apply on the scalp also, or any treatment that you apply on the scalp. You can apply a few drops of lactic acid based serums also into the treatment, because lactic acid has the ability to actually melt the product buildup, especially if it is the product buildup and not the natural buildup. So lactic acid is an ingredient that you can safely use. Any serum would do fine. I will put some recommendations that I find good, especially from brands that I trust. You can find all those in the description box. So add a few drops of the serum into your scalp treatment. Let it sit there for a while and then wash it off. It will definitely be beneficial. So yeah, these are all the tips that I had to share with you for removing or for working with scalp buildup. I personally suffer from this a lot, so these ideas come from the bottom of my heart because I truly had to make this video. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any other tips and tricks or any products that you would recommend. I would love to know that. So that's it. We will meet again with another video. Until then, take care. Bye.